Something. When was the last time you walked into church and felt the presence of God? When was the last time you walked into church and felt the presence of God? Not the DJ, not the pastor $1,200 pimping shoes, not the designer suit he bought with your tithing money, because somewhere between the offering envelope and the encore, the church stopped being a sanctuary and became a strip club with a cross on the door. The pulpit became a stripper stage with males up there stripping off their jackets and their ties to impress the women.
Order your book today, theReubenArmstrongShow.com.
Pastors, stop having sex with the parishioners. Stop having outside kids with the parishioners in the church. You got to stop it, Pastor. You're sending people to hell. I'm tired of all this religious foolishness that's going on in these churches today. I want to know why millions of people are walking away and never coming back to church. Why? Because they see what you're doing.
Order your book today. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Think about that. Visit theReubenArmstrongShow.com.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to share your voice? You could be a guest on The Reuben Armstrong Show. Visit www.theReubenArmstrongShow.com. Click contact and email us today.
But every time you pay your tithes and offering, your pastor just book another sex vacation using your money. He's buying sex. He's buying another man. He's buying another woman. He's buying a threesome. He's going to the swingers club. He's going to the strip club. He's going on Harry Hines in Dallas, Texas, and buying prostitutes. He's going to Miami. He's going to California, buying prostitutes, young women with your tithe money that you think you're going to be richly blessed. Only people being blessed and winning is the pastor. Said it! Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the show tonight. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, welcome. Yay! Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to welcome the millions of people that is listening and watching this broadcast tonight. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome to the Reuben Armstrong Show. Okay, now I want you to stop what you're doing right now, and I want you to hit the share live. I want you to share this live right now. Someone needs to hear this tonight, what we're talking about. Some of your friends, some of your families, some of your women friends that you go out with, some of your men friends that you go out with. Someone need to hear this message tonight. Okay, stop. I got time. We'll wait right now. Share this live to your friend and tell them Reuben Armstrong Show is on and he is talking about something tonight. We're going live with a topic that has the entire country talking. The question I have for you tonight, and I want to hear your comments. You can call the number in. Call the number. Click the link in the chat button. Click the link. Let me put it in there again. I put it in there again so you can click the link in the chat button. Are American women driving men out of the country? I want to hear you. Now listen to me. Don't get mad at me. The question I have tonight, are American women driving men out of the country? I want to hear your comments tonight. Men from coast to coast are packing their bags, booking one-way flights, and saying they found something overseas that couldn't find at home. And they say it's peace, respect, and loyalty. But tonight, we're not just talking at you. We want to hear from you. You have the number on the screen. Click on the link. Men, tell us your story. Women, you have the floor. Call in. Defend yourself. Speak your truth. This is not a debate show. And tonight, the truth goes live. I want every woman watching this right now to listen very carefully. I hear this from the men. The men you said didn't exist. They exist. They just exist in Colombia, in the Philippines, in the Eastern Europe. Tonight, we talk about why. And I'm giving you the chance to change their mind live. I'm hearing problems from men talking about women. The first thing they go out on the date, that women ask them, what do you bring to the table? Why? Why are you asking a man that you do not know, that you're trying to get to know, what do you bring to the table? The question is, what do you bring to the table? Let's see, you got a comment already. Boy, this is going to be hot tonight. Hell, yeah. Oh, yeah. Josie Live, thank you so much. Josie, you can join the live. Click on the link, join the live. Tonight, it's going to be very controversial tonight. Oh, yes, we're going there tonight. Women are forcing men going to another country and finding happiness, finding joy, finding respect. Why do women ask a man, what do you bring to the table? Men should ask them, so what do you bring to the table besides 3 or 4 kids by 3 or 4 baby daddies? I said it! I said it! Women have so big of an expectation. They have so big expectation, it's driving men to go into foreign countries. We are losing our American men to Colombia, Panama, Philippines, Brazil, Jamaica, because women expect too much from the American men. And men, I want you to call in. I want you to tell me, okay, you got to call. Tonight going to be hot tonight. It's going to be hot. So if you got somebody listening to the show tonight, if you got kids watching the show, this is unfiltered. This is unapologetic. This is the Reuben Armstrong Show. So get ready. Yes, call in live, join the show. I want to hear your comments. Comment right here live. If she's asking, what are you bringing, then she is most likely not bringing anything. Oh, I agree. Women, you got to stop asking men what you bring to the table. And that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Joseph Eli, thank you. To the white women, we're losing women, we're losing men to the white women. It's white women. We want to talk about that on the show. The white women really don't do too much tripping. Shout out to them. I don't know. I never dated a white woman, so I don't know. But maybe you have. Joseph, I want you to call into the show. Voice your opinion. Tell what's really going on in the United States. Why? And what really concerns me, let me tell you what really concerns me, okay? I'll tell you what concerns me, what I see all the time. You go out on a date with someone. You go out on a date with somebody. Okay, Joe, you try to call, so click on the link. If you can't click on the link, call the number. Let me take this off the screen here. Call this number here, the local number we have on the screen. Well, let's see if I can get that number back on the screen, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Call the number here, 954-378-8358, and I will get you on the line. And women, when you go out on a date, you want to ask them, okay, you got 3 kids, but it's not my responsibility to take care of your kids. And then when you go out, now, why do women get mad when you go out on the first date, you're taking a McDonald's? Why? McDonald's is food. Why the hell? So you spend $200 or $300 on the first date that may not be shit in a way. I said it. I said it. Women are now expecting more. Let's take this call right here. Give me a call. All right, caller, welcome to the Reuben Armstrong Show. You are on live.
Oh, yeah, we live, baby. This your boy, Joseph Ali. How you doing?
Joseph, I'm doing good. Thanks for calling in tonight. How you doing?
Hey, listen, I also want you to know you're real close to the family than you think you are. Angela is my auntie. Tony, that's my father also, by the way.
Okay, we'll talk.
Shout out to you, by the way, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Listen, but this how I feel. This how I feel about that topic. I feel that today, that the men we are running to other races away from, I'm going to throw it out there as far as running away from black women, because they are narcissists. They gaslight. How can you ask what we bring to the table, and you probably not even bringing anything to the table? You know, some private situation, I lose you in. I just women these days, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. You know, I just...
Okay. We got disconnected. Call back. We got disconnected. I know what happened. I got a lady on the line. Let's talk about it tonight. Tonight's going to be controversial tonight. Call into the live. Say, hey. Oh, Miss Adele, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show tonight.
Hello.
Welcome.
I need to turn my camera off. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go.
Welcome to the show. We got Miss Adele on the line. Adele, we're talking about, are American women driving American men to another country to find happiness? What are your thoughts on that?
I don't necessarily agree that American women are driving American men to other countries. What I feel like is that American men are stuck in traditionalism, and they have not yet fully embraced the modern woman.
Okay.
They still have.
Okay, explain that to me. What do you mean by that?
They still have this idea of a woman that cooks, cleans, bears children, maintains the home, all those traditional roles that a woman once fulfilled. Okay, I'm not against that. I fully support traditional roles. However, now we're living in a time where one income just isn't enough to sustain the home. So now women are having to go outside the home and work. But men still feel like, despite the fact that she has to go work, she still is responsible for all those same traditional roles that she used to once have. Mm-hmm. And what we try to get men to see and understand is that it is impossible to sustain all of that. You cannot go to work full time. You cannot raise children full time. You cannot keep the house clean. You cannot cook every day. You cannot look your best, stay looking fine. You cannot manage all of that. So, but men, it's so many men that still don't want to help cook and clean and raise kids.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So they don't.
So why do you think? Why do you think that? Okay, I understand, but so you don't have anything against that. I understand that. Okay, so therefore, if a man worked 10 or 12 hours a day and come home and nothing cooked, so do you think it's his responsibility to have something prepared or pick up something to eat?
It just depends. If this woman is also working 8 to 10 hours a day, then they need to come up with some type of schedule. What day can he cook? What day can she cook? Or pick up something. Yeah, exactly. The modern family eats out a lot. There's no escaping that. You eat out a lot.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I give you a shot on that.
But here's the thing. If a man doesn't really want to be a partner in that way, but he can't really afford for his woman not to work, the next best thing, country, the bill's cheap over there. $500, you
Yeah,
got a
it's not.
whole month.
But okay, let's say this. Let's put in perspective. That being on the other side. But why are women treating the men privately and abusing them and not taking care of them? Women, and I'm just going by what I hear from people, emails, and people calling me and talking to me about. Women they want to cook, they may want to clean, but when they come home, they being disrespected. Okay. What I mean by that, they don't have things ready, they don't have food sometime ready. They go out there with their friends but you disrespect them. You don't give them the respect that they're supposed to. That's what I'm hearing from men. In foreign countries, men are going to foreign countries because women here in the United States is not giving them the respect, the love. For example, you come home at night or you come home for work, you don't want to hear that bullshit. Who want to hear that shit? Who wants
Well,
to hear that shit? They want to come home, they want to relax, they want to shower, and they want to enjoy their wife or their family. I said,
now and a man should be able to do that. He should definitely be able to go to work, come home, and relax. But unfortunately, unless he is with a woman who does not work, that means they both want to get off work and come home and relax. So if everybody is relaxing, who's doing?
yeah,
Everybody
it
can't
works both ways, 50-50.
relax.
It works 50-50. I do agree with that. I agree. It's 50-50 because when you get married, you join as one. So it's 50-50. But let's go back to the primary question here. And since you're a young lady, why do women on the first date, the first thing they want to know, if we get together, what are you bringing to the table? Why is that?
Well, I think that's an important question for both people to maybe not the first date. That's a little extreme. Yeah, I think that's very extreme to ask that. But eventually, when you start a little more serious, this is a person that you're truly, genuinely interested in, we do need to talk about finances. We do need to talk about values. We do need to talk about these type of things to see if they align, because that's the problem. People don't talk about these kind of things. You get caught up in, oh, I love them, oh, they look good, the sex is good, and you don't think that's going to really keep the relation. Me, what you bring to the
Okay.
table, you don't have to really ask that directly, but you should start able to see what a person brings to the table, because that's important. How you going to sustain a relationship and they don't have any resources to offer it? Both people should come with some resources.
Okay, a question for you. So say, for example, you go out on a date and then you ask them, say, okay, tell me what you bring to the table, and vice versa. Y'all have that conversation. And he say, well, okay, I make $20,000 a year and you making $80,000 a year. Is that going to be an issue?
It depends on the woman. It depends on the woman. I mean, some women, hey, it would be an issue for me. $20,000. It will be an issue for me because it's not just about the $20,000. 9 times out of 10, a person making $20,000 is it's a person that lacks ambition. It's a person that lacks drive.
Let me say that amount. Let's say 40,000. I mean, $20,000 is very low, but let's say $40,000. Let's say I got a call online. See if we can get another call on. Give me 1 second here. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Reuben Armstrong Show. You on live?
Hey, Reuben, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to be on the show today.
We got Miss Adia. We got a lady on the line, and she's talking and you talking. So tell me, do you have a question for us? Go ahead and make a comment.
Well, it's just to piggyback on what y'all talking about. If you're gonna try to be in a relationship with a man or a woman with a man or whatever, y'all should have some things that line up with each other. Y'all talking about y'all both should bring something to the table. Being in a relationship is kind of like how you do a job interview or whatever. You want to see what each other is going to bring to the table. If what y'all both won't line up with each other, say probably about maybe I say 85%, maybe 90% of what y'all want, maybe y'all might have a chance. You know, what y'all want out of this relationship? So if those things line up with what each partner wants, then hey, y'all might have a chance, you know. Because I think I heard somebody say that, hey, if he making 20,000, she making 80,000, well, maybe that ain't gonna work.
Okay, but why? But I'm saying, but why? Why?
Well, because some women, now she making 80,000, you know, it all depends. She may be try to be more masculine dominant. Maybe she won't. Maybe she may not respect him.
Okay, so
you know, some women will, some women won't, but it all depends on how you was raised too. So this all can go a lot of ways. That's why it's good to talk to each other, see what each other want.
That's right.
Line up with each other. Hey, y'all might have a chance. You know, that'll kill a whole lot. So you ain't got to worry about, I don't like him, she doing this and all of it. Hey, y'all just talked about it. Then it don't work. Y'all can go y'all separate ways. You ain't got to be no bullshit.
But here's the thing though, and you make a valid point, but I want to go back to the lady. So are you getting together for the man because of money and what he can bring to the table, or is it love? What happened to the
it's
love?
Both. It's both. It's both. Let's be realistic.
All I'm hearing about money right now. All I'm hearing about the dollar.
It should be about both, because yes, it should be about genuine love and interest in one another. But at the end of the day, love do not pay bills. So it has to be about both things.
It got to be about, but let me just tell you something. Hey, if it ain't no finance, it ain't gonna be no romance. You know, it's gonna kind of make things a little rough. Yeah, baby, I love you, but damn, I need a little help with these bills. You know, you're gonna have your good times and your hard times. You know, but you know that happens later on in kind of in a relationship. So you got to try to work things out. And some people don't want to do that. You know, so everything ain't guaranteed.
Yeah, we got a hotline tonight. I'm asking everyone to go ahead and click the link. I mean, my phones are blowing up. I got emails coming in. The phones are blowing up tonight. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. For those who just joined us, we're talking about are American women driving men to another country to find love, to find respect, and to get being taken care of. That's what we're talking about tonight. And the comments are coming in. The problem is the joining part. This is a comment. The problem is the joining part, because when you are not equally yoked, then God did not, but you are targeted in the first place. Okay, amen to that. Men want to ask for sex the first date, and they talk about sex on the first date, and the woman don't want to hear the sex word. Okay, hold a second now, hold up. I agree with that. Men do talk about that. But let me ask you a question. What happens? You get mad on the first date, the McDonald's. Okay, lady, you on the phone. Tell me is it okay on the first date the man take you out to McDonald's or Burger King? Let me ask you that. Is it okay? I'll wait. Oh, you got quiet on me. Oh. She's on the line. I mean, she's on the line. She got kind of quiet on me.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I'm actually.
I thought you had somebody else to the call.
I think McDonald's will be all right.
I lost connection. My connection had got interrupted.
You quiet.
My connection got interrupted for a minute, but okay. Repeat your question. Repeat your question.
Is it okay? Is it a problem if on your first date the man take you to McDonald's or Burger King? Is it okay?
I actually prefer a low-key date on the first date. Starbucks. Let's not do McDonald's, but I get your point. Low-key. We don't even got it. We could go sit in the park. We could go walk a trail. I prefer something very low-key, very low income. I don't want anything lavish on my first date, because I don't know if I like you and you don't know if you like me. If we don't vibe on the first date, we can go our separate ways. Nobody feel like they lost anything. Okay, so I prefer that. Let's go get some coffee and just talk. I don't like fancy restaurants. I really don't even like them, period. Period. If you really want to know the truth.
Cool.
Yeah, but
but one of the things I'm hearing from women now, they get mad if you take them to McDonald's or Burger King. They want to go to a fancy restaurant where they can spend $200 or $300, and in addition, not only spend $200 or $300, but order enough food and not eat it, and take the remaining food to their kids that's not theirs. I said it.
Well, you should know right there on the first day. I ain't gonna talk to her no more. On to the next one.
But by the time you go to the next one, you don't spend money, and you still ain't winning. You don't have nobody. That's the problem.
Well, a man is out there fishing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right.
He out there fishing.
So
that's why. That's why. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, just like I said, a man is out there fishing. So if it don't work with this one, you got to go to the next one. Yeah. So I ain't with a woman. A woman knows she's gonna get approached. So if that don't work, hey, he ain't talking about nothing. I just go on to the next one. Somebody
go to the next one.
So,
but as long as you be upfront about it, that'll kill a lot.
I think that y'all spend a lot of time getting caught up on the media's perception of things and reality. I don't know too many women that really expect a man to take them to Ruth Chris on a first date.
Oh shit!
I'm not saying they don't exist. But I don't think that they outnumber the women who are genuinely living in reality.
Mm-hmm.
So I think social media makes it seem like, oh, all these women want this to go to, all these, Capitol Grill. In reality, we don't want all that. There are so many women who are okay with just a regular first date. So I think you really need to get out of your head that that's majority. See, Kevin Samuels started a movement and everybody done ran with it.
You see the comment? The comment say shit. You see the comment? You see on the screen? It say shit. And then now that's a man. I got a lady comment just come in right now and say every woman does not do that. Okay.
Exactly. We don't. We don't. Maybe it's location. Maybe it's, we need to break it up by location. And maybe you live somewhere like Miami or Atlanta. Maybe you do run into a lot of high maintenance women. So we can, maybe that's the case. But for the most part, I don't know women who really are that lavish and that materialistic. I don't hang with women like that.
Well, and that's the problem. See, these men are being affected of that, and that's the reason why they're going to foreign countries trying to find happiness because they're being taken care of. I have to say that. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Being taken care of in what way?
Well, here's the thing. Okay, men, I want you to call in tonight. We're talking about are American women driving American men to foreign country. What I'm hearing, I only can quote what I'm hearing.
In the media.
They've been respected, okay? They've been loved. They don't have to hear all the bullshit American women has to talk about. Now, don't get mad at me. I'm not against American women. I'm not against American men. I'm just quoting what I'm hearing. Larry, do you have any more to say? The phones are blowing up right now.
A lot of this stuff, it be stereotypical, man. On social media, they're going to drive something, and then for anything to go viral, they're going to put that out there any damn way.
All right, caller.
I say, people you got this fish out there for what you want.
Let's get some of these phone calls here. Well, Larry, we thank you so much for joining into the show. Continue to listen. Thank you so much. Caller, you on the air with Reuben Armstrong. Well, caller, okay, let me see. So I can get that call back. Call back, caller. You on the air live with Reuben. We're talking about all women. And the thing is, so if a woman let's get this call right here. We got lines are backed up today. Hello, caller. You on the air with Reuben Armstrong show.
We're talking about all women. And the thing is, so
cut your radio down, cut your volume down, cut your TV down. I'm getting about a backlash. Cut that down so we cannot hear that. Okay, caller, you on the air.
I was in church one time and the preacher said, hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. The preacher said, you're a young couple. You get married. The woman loved that man to death, but y'all struggling. She going to school, he going to school, trying to better themselves. 3 or 4 years later, they still struggling. He ain't going to school. He got a low-paying job. She said she don't love that man like she used to love him. Because after that many years, they should not still be struggling. And so basically what she was saying, the man is responsible for taking care of the woman. Now, as far as going to foreign countries, the thing is, those women respect you, do whatever you want to do, but they poor. And that's one of the reasons why they doing what they got to do.
That's right.
Think about it.
It's survival.
You, the woman that's doing better than you, she don't have to bow down to you because she's doing good on her own. Mm-hmm. So, but look, there's not enough black men for the black women.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of women ain't gonna. I mean, if I was a woman making $80,000, a man must be doing something mighty damn good for me to even be interested in his $20,000 a year. Because she knows she's gonna be responsible for everything.
Caller, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Caller, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It should not be primary about money in a relationship.
That's
Whether
true.
you just
That's
meeting
true.
them or not meeting them, you need to focus on the relationship if you even can get along. That's the first thing. I am so tired of women talking about and the men talking about money, money, money. And that's why the American men are going to foreign countries and looking for
That's
happiness
true.
and being respected. Now, you're correct that women in other countries are more poor, and American dollars goes a long way. American dollars go a long way. So they're doing anything for some change. They go back that ass, drop it like a hot, turn flips, do every damn thing you want. I said it, they would do it. They would do it. But American women, they need this. Even when you get married, you got to have a damn big rock on your ring, on your finger. I'm sorry. When you get married, you want a big rock on your damn finger. Why? Take a goddamn bubblegum machine ring. Get a bubblegum machine ring. It's about how things look. Have the world turn to materialistic things instead of talking about money all the time.
Reuben, let me tell you this.
I'll wait. I'm waiting.
Well,
I think he lost connection.
The girl was dating. We was in a serious relationship. Valentine's Day. I said, well, I got your Valentine's Day gift at my house. She said, no. Send my flowers to my job. I said, why? So all my coworkers can see that my man sent me flowers for Valentine's Day. So you talking about the ring? That's for other people. So you think about it. You done bought that woman a nice ring. She's showing off to all her friends.
Yeah, and one of the
she don't want to show off no little bit, no little bitty ass ring.
Yeah, so
she wants something nice. Even if you can't afford it. What is he supposed to spend? What, 5 months salary for a ring? Yeah. But if he ain't making $20,000, there ain't gonna be no big ring nowhere.
And what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? When I send my kids outside of this house, let's talk about it. My kids represent me. So if I'm sending my kids out of here with raggedy shoes, they looking a mess, that represents and reflects on me. What is wrong with a man wanting to put his woman in the nicest thing? Because that woman is a reflection of him. What is wrong with that?
Okay. Why? Okay, but what if he can't afford it?
That's fine if you can't afford it. That's fine. So you need to get you somebody who's understanding of that. If you can't afford that, don't get you a woman who requires that. Get you a woman that's low maintenance, that's down to earth. That's okay with that. But quit trying to get these baddies and get these women.
And again,
you got to go to another country to find one like that.
And that's why we're having this subject tonight. This is why men are leaving this country, America, to go to foreign countries that's not being needed. Women in foreign countries, they take care of their men. You don't hear all the bullshit that the American women talk about. Oh, you don't got this together. You got this. Why you don't do this? Why you don't do that? You don't have all the bullshit nagging that goes on. I'm not going to say all the foreign women.
That's not true. The only reason why you don't hear it with the foreign women is because a man making $20,000 here can actually go there and provide for his woman. So of course, what does she have to complain about?
And less stress.
Well, let's talk about what it really is. It's not American women driving men over there. It's their lack of money that's driving them over there.
What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Why is it about money? Earlier you said it had money.
It's about money again.
Now it's about money.
No, it's fucking about money. What the fuck?
It's so a man.
It's about happiness. It's about
it's not. Reuben. So can you call the electric company and say I want to pay you in love? Can you call the mortgage company and say I want to pay you with my love?
If you got to get married for that and you can't pay your electric bill, that means you're living above your means. I said it!
Boy, please. But that don't mean that you need to get with somebody who y'all can maintain a home. Whether that's a $50,000 budget, $100,000 budget, it doesn't matter. But you got to have money. I don't know why you acting like money is not a component to a successful relationship.
It is. Money rules the world. I agree with that. You got to have some money. But if you like a person, if that person have $9 or $9,000 a year, if I like this person, I'm gonna be with that person. And you know what?
Then use a fool. Then use a fool.
But why?
And if you got enough money to take care of them, that's fine. If you got it like that, but most people ain't got it like that out here.
No, you're right. And I understand that. But if you get married for the wrong reason, let me give an example. I'm giving an example. Okay. So if you found you a man, you're going to date, he's making $200,000 a year. Boom. 7 months together, y'all still together, and boom, he lost his job. Boom, he gets sick. Boom, he can't work. Boom, the bills are piling up. Boom, what do? You leave him, you stay, or you make ends meet to survive? Tell me what your thoughts on that.
Of course you don't leave that man. Of course. You can't prepare for anything to happen, of course. But what I'm trying to say is you don't marry only for money. Not only for money. But that's you definitely need. Well, they're wrong. They're wrong for that. If that's what they're doing, I do not agree with that. But you're a fool if you say money should not factor in the equation. After I determine I like you, after I determine I can be around you, after I determine we got hobbies that are compatible, after I determine all that, that's fine. That's going to be the foundation. We get along. We like each other. After that, the damn phone bill due. The water bill.
Yeah, well, let me ask you this. What about when you was younger, when you was a teenage girl? You didn't look at the guy for money. You looked at him because he was cute or had a nice shape. Okay? But when you get older, you say, well, hell, cute don't pay no damn bills. Okay, now, what if you met a guy
That's right.
who was the most handsome man you ever seen in your damn life, but he was on the back of a damn trash truck, throwing trash cans in the back of it? You ain't gonna slow your damn car down.
Oh, I guess I'll play y'all game. Most women probably would not.
Be honest. It ain't no game. Be honest. Would you even slow your car down? This man is the most handsome man you ever seen in his life. He got a nice shape, but he working on the back of a trash truck.
Would I personally? Yeah, because them garbage men make decent money. That's what y'all don't know. They actually make decent money.
It's about that money again. It's about that bread. It's about that bread.
Of course, it's about the money. It's not only about the money, but you want me to say what you want. You're wanting me to lie to you and say money doesn't matter. Oh, money doesn't. He doesn't have to make no money.
Let me ask you this: what if the man was a good provider? You trusted him. You didn't want for nothing, but he didn't satisfy you in bed. What do you do?
Okay, so we have to break that down. Because what is the reason why he can't satisfy me in bed? Is it because he just cannot? Is it because it's like he physically cannot? Or is it because you just got to teach him a thing or two about how to please you? Because people can be taught.
He's unteachable.
Oh, shit.
You done tried everything. It just ain't working.
He got everything he wants. He's making the money. He got a good damn job. He's a doctor. Okay, he living in a $300,000 home. Drives a Bentley, a Land Rover, but he's just not taking care of you. Do you go find someone else?
Oh, now personally, I'm gonna have to stick in there with that man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to stick in there with that man because it's not hard to find a man with all that. You can find a million men that's good in bed. You can find the brokest men be the best ones in bed.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to stick with that man that got the money together and all that because for me, financial stability matters more than sex.
And that's why men, and that's why, and that's why men
dollars again.
And that's
why you ain't gonna stop with that man mess with that man on that trash truck.
No, that's not true. You said that. See, I don't personally think it doesn't take six figures to take care of a home. It doesn't take that much money like people think it takes to take care of a home.
Well,
that man on trash truck ain't making no damn money.
I know a trash man. I know a trash man that live. I know a trash man that lives alone and supports his own lifestyle. I know one. So I
Okay,
don't
so
know what you think trash men make.
You right, but listen, you want to go to the Bahamas, Dominican Republic on your anniversary, and he ain't got no money. You got to pay for everything.
Let me tell you something about black men. The average black man, I don't know what y'all think if you are a black woman that only date black men, I really don't know what y'all think we have access to. The average black woman don't have access to rich black men because it's not very many of y'all. Let's just be real here. Most black men in America do not make six figures.
wait, but the ones
Right.
that do, what they do, they don't deal with black American women.
Then tell they ass, bye. We don't care. But you know what? Let me tell you something about the men that do make that much money. They're not the ones out here crying and complaining about taking a woman to the Ruth Chris either.
No, they do not want to deal with American black
That's
women.
not true. That's not true. You're saying that, but that's not true. When you look at the men that's making over six figures, 85% of those men are marrying black American women.
Give me a second.
I tell you
what you're saying.
Look at pro athletes.
Let's look at this comment.
Look at pro athletes.
Look at this
That's
comment.
a very small percentage of men earning over six figures. That's a small percentage.
That's true.
And look at this. You're right. But listen to this. And it's this small of men that making six figure deal with black American women.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true. When you look at this is a proven fact. You can pull it up. If you look at black men earning six figures, you look at all of them, right? Put them all together. Take out all the ones that's married. Because if they're not marrying a woman, it don't matter if they mess with American or not. If they're not marrying them, it doesn't even matter. Take out all the ones that are marrying these women. 85% of them marry black women. That's what y'all don't see. Y'all let the media make y'all think.
Caller, they are married, and what's happening now? They're divorcing their asses too.
Whatever. You want to have a whole different conversation, but the reality of the situation is average men, average women are finding each other. They're not making six figures like that. They're not. We are trying to make it work with people who are on our level. Most black women are not dating men making 100K because there's not very many black men that make that.
That's true. The women usually make more. The black women are more educated and make more money than the black men.
And we are dating men making 50, 60K. We are. We don't have a choice. Right. Who do you think we're dating? Well, who do you think we're dating? We don't date athletes. We don't even go where they go.
Right. And it's a proven fact that a black woman is the least likely of any woman to date outside her race.
Yeah.
Without question.
There was a caller earlier today, the person got online that they saying that women are forcing men to deal with white women now. And there's nothing wrong with that.
That is a lie. All of that is social media. All of that is.
Well, there was a caller that said that, and he commented that it's going to white women. Let me see if I can find that in the chat because he wrote that and then he called the show.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. See, this is an agenda for black women and black men to stay at odds with each other. It's all just let's put it on social media. Let's show the media all the black men that date the white women. When reality, that's a very small percentage of black men that even date outside their race. Yes, they do it more than black women, but as a whole, they're not dating white women the way y'all think. Black men are still choosing black women every single day.
I agree with that. But the question is, why now that the planes are full, people traveling to foreign countries? Why? And it's men, and they saying that they finding happiness. They finding a woman that can.
That's probably 0.5%. It's probably the percentage so small it ain't even worth talking about.
No. If you can look up statistics, it's not because of people talking about the media saying this, but if you go to take for example, if you go to Colombia, if you look online, you can see that they have more black American men on the plane in the waiting line for immigration to be checked in to go to Colombia. You can.
And guess what? So are they moving there? Or are they just going to get some for the weekend and come back home?
Well, 90% of them are moving out the
No,
country.
they not. That's not true. That's a lie. That's not statistical facts. That's just talk. That's not true.
I see it every day. I see. I'm here. I see it and I hear it every day from people.
There is a
It may not be
very
true.
small percentage of men.
It's not facts, but I know this: if they're not moving there, they so going out there and getting satisfaction.
Who cares? We're not talking about that. What's the reward for that? Okay, who cares about that? If a man is not trying to marry you and be your husband, this conversation ain't even worth talking about. Don't nobody care about nobody trying to go get some booty.
Well, look, ma'am, have you wanted to marry every man you've been with?
Of course not.
Okay, then. So sometimes you just want to have fun. Listen, if a man go out and sleep with 4 or 5 women, he's a player. But a woman is a hoe if she does it.
Okay, let's take this comment right here. A black man wants to experience being with a white woman, but a lot of them are not marrying them.
Most of them are not marrying them.
Yeah, because a white woman gonna put out before a black woman will. That's just how they are.
Yeah. So Sadia, so on the first date, if a man let's take what this comment say, because they are putting up with black man's bullshit.
That's bad.
Oh shit! I agree. Black men got a lot of bullshit with them. They do got a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. It is a lot of bullshit. It is. Because
I saw a prom picture.
Oh Jesus!
I saw a prom picture last year. 3 black guys. Neither one of them, high school students, neither one of them was with a black woman. White and Hispanic. And these are teenagers.
Because the media is gonna always try to push that to make it seem like that's what's really going on out here. But take a minute, y'all gotta take a minute and stop and look at real life. Look at your nephews, look at your nieces, look at your people around you. Do you really see?
All my nieces and nephews got white mamas. Every one of them.
Oh Lord.
I'm the only one in the family that got black kids. And I love black women. And I done had some good black women. And usually it was me that screwed up, you know?
Yeah.
But there are some good black women, and I still think most black men would prefer to be with a black woman. But he get on Facebook, Instagram, see them girls dropping it like it's hot over there in Vietnam, Thailand, Dominican Republic. People come back showing a picture, man, look what I had in Dominican Republic. Oh, this is just one of them. That ain't even the fine one. So they said, damn, I'm taking my black ass to Dominican Republic.
Yeah. But okay, so the question I have tonight, why? So say, for example, okay, now caller, I'm talking to the lady caller. So therefore, the question I have for you, if a man say, okay, you got 3 kids, I got 5 kids, is that a red flag for you? If he got 5 kids by 5 different baby mamas, is that a red flag for you? Is that a problem because he has so many kids with different baby mamas?
Hell yeah, it's a problem. Of course it is.
Okay, it's a problem. Okay, now turn the table around. If you got 5 kids by 5 different daddies, do you think that man should accept you?
Hell no, he better run.
Okay. Well, at least you've been honest. Hey, at least you've been honest.
That's poor pussy management.
So if you got 3 kids or 5 kids by 3 or 4 different daddies, whatever, how many kids you have, I'm giving an example. So how are you going to find someone if no one's going to accept your children?
You don't need to find nobody. You need to worry about taking care of them kids, so you can be by yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Okay. Well, what about this? What if the woman got 1 kid with 1 man, but she done screwed 30 men?
How do you know she done screwed 30 men?
She probably tell you.
We being hypothetical.
Hypothetically, you don't know how many men that woman done slept with.
Well, maybe he asked her, and she said, "Yes, I have 1 father, but I've been I done slept with 15 or 20 guys in my life."
Okay, let me ask you this: Did she got an STD? if she do not have no STD, if she still got a functioning vagina that gets wet and it grips, then what it matter?
Hell is wore out.
But I'm saying, what if it's not? My point is, if it's not, if it still feels good to you, if it's clean, if it do what you need it to do, what does it matter?
Okay, listen. I understand what you're saying, but let's check this out. Listen, I had a homeboy. He was hustling, and he decent looking guy, dressed nice. So he had plenty of women. I hooked him up with my younger cousin. So, but didn't nobody know they was messing around though, right? So we go to the store one day, and my little cousin is with 3 of her friends. So they speak, and like nothing going on down the hallway. She called me later on. Do you know that MF done screwed all 3 of the girls I was with and went down on them and ain't even did me, and I'm his girlfriend? Would you want to be with that man?
Absolutely not.
Somebody say,
right.
Someone say, look at Shannon Sharp.
Her so-called friends have been with him.
Somebody say, look at Shannon Sharp. What's going on with Shannon Sharp?
Then he got with that white girl. You don't know what happened with Shannon Sharp?
Well, he went to white girl, but they getting divorced or something. She sued
No.
him.
No.
$30 million out of his dumb ass.
That's what he want to do. He want to deal with those white women, and that's nothing wrong with that. But African American men, we need to realize if you want to deal with a white woman, you got those 6 figures money. Be prepared for whatever comes to you, because it's going to come to you. And 9 out of 10, they going to get it all. I'm sorry.
Who do y'all think wrote the blueprint? Who do y'all think wrote the blueprint on alimony, taking half? Who you think originated that? Who you think taught us? Y'all always don't realize who the one started that. Black women didn't have black men that they could take half from. The white women put us on to that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they bout that. They bout that, honey. They wrote the book for it.
Wow. Okay.
A guy told us in the barbershop one time. He said, if you go out with a white woman and she don't give you something on the first or second date, it's something wrong with her.
Oh, she fucking somebody. I said it! I said it! If she ain't fucking you, she fucking somebody else. But that's the question I want to ask you. Now, let me ask you this now, since you said that. So now all of a sudden, you got 4 kids. You got 4 different daddies. And this is real facts. This is facts. This is no hypothetical speaking. You got 4 kids. I'm looking at the email. I'm looking at this email just coming in just now. Caller, this is what the email say. I have 4 kids. I am now celibate. If I meet someone, I don't want to have sex. Now you're celebrating after you got 4 kids. Now you're celebrating after you've been used and abused. Now you got 4 kids after you got 4 different kids by 4 different daddies. But now
you need to be.
Now you're going to be celebrating. What the fuck?
So y'all tell us to do better. Y'all tell us we need to do better. Then when a woman starts saying, you know what, you're right. I've been managing my coochie real irresponsibly. Now I'm finna be, I'm finna be responsible. And I'm finna stop sleeping around. And I'm finna stop, just giving it out to anybody. Then you blame her for that.
Well, it's kind of too late now. Right. But you worn out though. who gonna want you anyway? So it may be best that you be celibate. Who wants you? Who wants you?
Who would wait though?
It's like the money
you
part.
Got 4 damn kids. Why would I wait?
Why?
Well, I understand what y'all saying. But you also can't blame her for making better choices.
No, I can't blame her for that. And she make the right thing.
That's true.
But no man gonna wait.
But you ain't got to deal. We ain't got to deal with it.
That's true. You don't got to deal with it.
You don't back that ass up. You don't back that with 4 different men, got 4 different kids. What the fuck is going on now? Why the hell you waiting now? Back that ass up again.
Well, some women need to just accept that they have done too much and they may not find a suitable partner. Sometimes you got to just be real with yourself and just say, I done too much. I got too much baggage. If God bring me somebody, fine. But in the meantime, I'm focused on me and just live your life single. Sometimes you got to be realistic. You're not going to find nobody with all that baggage.
Yeah, but maybe God sent that person to them. And God sent that person to them and they missed it by not having sex with that person. What happens then?
Reuben, I'm finna go. I'm done. I'm finna go.
It's about that time. I'm just asking the question. What about God sent that person to you, but then you still
To,
be celibate?
to answer your original question.
You know what? I'm gonna say this to you, and that's why so many people. I'm just not talking about the women. I'm not talking about the men. That's why so many people miss out what God sent for them because it's not what they looking for.
Yeah, or what they want.
Maybe so.
It don't have to be.
Where do they say?
Huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Where do they say hoes go to? Old hoes?
To the well, tell me.
To the church.
Oh, that's where to go. But see, I'm not talking about the church too much. You know, that's why I be very quiet.
Don't get him started about no church. Do not get him started about no church.
I want to keep this show about this show right here, and I'm not going to deal with the churches. I don't want to talk about them people over
here. Okay, so let's go back to your original question. Are black women driving black men, or are American women driving American men? Whatever the case may be, I do not believe that is true. However, I believe there is a certain type of man who feels like when he evaluates his money and he look at his options, he feels like those women over there are more beautiful. Those women over there are less expensive. I could take my $500 and give me a beautiful baddie over there, and over here I got to give me an old dusty. See, hell. So he might feel like shit, I'm gonna get more bang for my buck over there. But either way it go, you paying somewhere, you paying.
But you're paying cheaper. It's cheaper.
Okay, so really, it's not that we're driving them over there.
With the women in the United States here, they want $300 or $400 for fucking an hour. What the fuck? You better
because the bills over here are 3 to 4 times higher.
Yeah, and that's why they're going out the country to get it cheaper.
Okay, well then that is what it is. And that is what it is. So the reason why they're going out the country is because their money can go longer. It stretches longer over there. Be real about what it is. And the women may be more attractive.
They are what?
Sometimes the women are more attractive over there.
Yeah, well, I think they are.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, depends what you want. It's always, let me say this, it's always somebody for somebody. No matter you ugly, you big, you small, you've been burnt all in the face, your ass smell like shit. It's somebody for you.
And somebody will pay you.
Somebody gonna pay you. Somebody gonna pay you. I don't give a fuck. It's $10, $15, or $30. You're gonna get something. You're gonna get something. You might not be worth much. You're gonna get something. I got a comment. Just like men, they have stuck their penis in too many places. But see, the good thing about that is that they don't get pregnant though, and that's the good thing about it. You never know what they're doing. A man can tell about a woman doing it because they got kids or they got other problems going on.
These men be having kids too. They men be having 5 kids and 5 baby mamas too.
That's true. That's true. They do. But you know, that's part of what it is.
So no. American men, women are not driving American men over there. They're looking at their money and they're choosing to go over there because they feel like they could get more for their money over there.
More for their bucks.
Those women are willing to do way more strange things for money over. They operate more out of survival than we do here.
If a man go out there and make 5 or 6 kids, a woman can't look at him and see if he wore out. But he can sure tell when she wore out. He fall clean through.
It don't even matter about him being worn out. It matter about now he got 5 different households that he got to provide for.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if the kids is grown?
Then that's fine. What about it?
We got to get out of here.
It still don't look good.
My producer's telling me it's time. It's time, man. I just recognize it's time. Boy, it's been a hot conversation. We might need to talk about this again. Wow.
This young lady is a very good guest. You need to make sure you get her back on again.
She's very solid. She's highly controversial.
She got some spice in her too.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
Where are you located?
Huh?
Where you from?
I'm from Fort Worth.
Oh, she's from Texas area.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, ain't from the Philippines. We thought you from the Philippines.
I'm a spicy little firecracker, but you know, at the end of the day, I just want people to be real, be realistic about what they can get and who they are.
All right, my producer said we got to end this show. We're going to talk about the
All
show
right. It was good talking to y'all.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Care.
Oh, wow. Boy, it's been a show tonight. Ooh, it's been a show tonight. My God, it's been a show tonight, everyone. Wow. Oh, Lord Jesus. I don't care. The men be on the down low with kids and family. You're right about that. Wow. Tonight been a show tonight, everyone. Wow. I want to welcome everyone that's watched the show tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching the show tonight. But before I leave tonight, I want to leave with this. By the time this show is over, another American man has already landed overseas. I don't care what no one say. I know you're mad at me tonight. It's okay. It's okay. I want you to watch the show, follow this show, share this show tonight, because wow, this show has been highly controversial tonight. Wow. He didn't leave because he's angry. He didn't leave because he's bitter. He's sitting on a porch of somewhere at peace. Ask yourself tonight, what ran him away? What ran him away? What ran him away? Did American women ran the American man away? Did they run him away? They said men wasn't ready. Turn out, men were ready the whole time. They were just waiting on the right woman. And some of them stopped waiting. And you know what they did? They booked a flight to Panama. They booked a flight to Colombia. They booked a flight to Jamaica. They booked a flight. I can't blame them. They do what they want to do. I'm not against American women. I'm for American men and American women finally knowing their worth. Women, y'all are very valuable in the United States. Y'all are very valuable to a man or any man. You know your worth. Don't accept nothing that's not right for you. When you know your worth, you accept and you stopped accepting less. If your standards here, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to accept the best. I want you to have the best, and you deserve the best. Don't settle for less. Settle for what makes you happy. Whether the person's broke, whether the person's fat, whether the person's ugly, whether the person got millions of dollars. Go for what makes you happy. You have one life. You have one life. You have to live the life that you want. And some of you watching tonight, just realize you've been accepting less. That's not an attack. It's a wake-up call tonight. It's a wake-up call. I love everyone tonight. I have to go. I want y'all to share this live. Follow the show. Enjoy the show. And believe me, I love every last one of y'all. Until next time, God bless you. See you on the next show. Thank you so much. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you walked into church and felt the presence of God? When was the last time you walked into church and felt the presence of God? Not the DJ, not the pastor $1,200 pimping shoes, not the designer suit he bought with your tithing money, because somewhere between the offering envelope and the encore, the church stopped being a sanctuary and became a strip club with a cross on the door. The pulpit became a stripper stage with males up there stripping out their jackets and their ties to impress the women.
Order your book today, theReubenArmstrongShow.com.
Pastors, stop having sex with the parishioners. Stop having outside kids with the parishioners in the church. You got to stop it, Pastor. You're sending people to hell. I'm tired of all this religious foolishness that's going on in these churches today. I want to know why millions of people are walking away and never coming back to church. Why? Because they see what you're doing.
Order your book today. God doesn't need your money. God isn't collecting. Your pastor is. Think about that. Visit their ReubenArmstrongShow.com.
Do you have an idea? Do you have a story to tell? Do you want to share your voice? You could be a guest on The Reuben Armstrong Show. Visit www.thereubenarmstrongshow.com. Click contact and email us today.
But every time you pay your tithes and offering, your pastor just book another sex vacation using your money. He's buying sex. He's buying another man. He's buying another woman. He's buying a threesome. He's going to the swingers club. He's going to the strip club. He's going on Harry Hines in Dallas, Texas, and buying prostitutes. He's going to Miami. He's going to California, buying prostitutes, young women with your tithe money that you think you're going to be rich.